Hey, if you're learning guitar, make sure you're learning the patterns of notes going up the neck. That's kind of assumed that you're doing that, from a teacher's point of view. So, like, the reason that's important, let's say there's a chord called like A flat 7 or something. A flat 7. What do? You could memorize a shape, or if you learn a few steps, you can figure out just about anything. So A flat is right here on the 4th fret of the 6th string. So you just press down, find that note, press down, you got your bass note. On that foundation, you're going to build a chord. Typically, a chord where the root, the bass note is on the 6th string, you're going to make a shape that looks like an E. Pretty typical. See that E shape right there? Looks just like an E. Just bring it up here and add the bar, because you're barring at the 4th fret where the bass note lives. See what I mean? You got to know that bass note before you'll be able to really do this. So a 7th is where you just take off your pinky. That's an A flat 7. Let's say it's a B flat 7. Well, you just got to know that B flat is at the 6th fret. And then you build your shape. Same shape, so it's really easy. How about C sharp? Well, it's here at the 9th fret. So if you put those together, doesn't really sound like anything, but you just have to know them. And then there's, roots. What if they were minor chords? It'd be like this: A flat minor and B flat minor and C sharp minor or D flat minor, whatever that is. Okay, I know what it is. But then you got your, say, like minor 7. That's like this: combination of that 7th quality and the minor quality. A flat minor 7, B flat minor 7, D flat minor 7. I'm just going with random chords here. So those are roots on the 6th string, and there's 12 of them. You gotta know them. It's just E, F, F sharp, or A, G flat, G, G sharp, or A flat. They have two names: A at the 5th fret, A sharp or B flat at the 6th fret. 7th fret is B, 8th fret is C, 9th fret is C sharp or D flat, 10th fret is D, 11th fret is D sharp or E flat, and 12th fret is E. Just starts over. So yeah, if you want to play an E7 chord down here or up here, and you should know those pretty quick. Like, it can't be, these have to be instantaneous. That's really another big point. So those are roots on the 6th string. You can make major, major 7th, 6th, minor, minor 7th, dominant 7th chords, or anything you need. Now you need to know the roots on the 5th string, the A string. Let's just go up the natural notes: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. It's open. 2 is B, 3 is C, 5 is D, 7 is E, 8 is F, 10 is G, 12 is A. So let's say you need a D7 chord. Based on that D note, you can build 3 different voicings of a dominant 7th chord. But it all starts with those roots. D, so D flat is at the 4th fret. D flat 7 or minor, D flat minor. Okay. You just got to know all 12 notes on your A string, and then you can jump from chords that have the root on the 6th string to chords that have the root on the 5th string, and you can mix and match them like crazy. Like something like, they can fold back and forth like a D to an A, D minor to A minor, or D minor to A7. So that's, you know, when you're playing a gig or playing songs, most of what we're doing is based on chords up the neck, unless you're doing strictly cowboy chords down here in the 3 frets here. Typical campfire chords. Those are great too. But you don't want to be stuck just playing those. Just like you wouldn't want to be stuck only playing bar chords. You want to be able to do everything. So the thing I see holding a lot of my students back is they just hesitate to learn these notes on the 6th and 5th strings and then just attach the appropriate shapes to them. Those are some of the top shapes. And those shapes, you trace them back to like E shapes, or E7 shapes, or E minor shapes, or E minor 7 shapes, and turn them into bar chords, like an A minor 7. It's built like an E minor 7. Just like an A minor 7 here, you can play it up here, you got a D minor 7. Or like an A major 7. Take it up here, you got D major 7, A7, E7, A7. So they just sort of move back and forth. That's what I would recommend if you really want to put this together and get playing. Get your chords figured out, because then all your lead guitar shapes are found in those. All of your arpeggios and riffs and lead guitar shapes are usually wrapped into a chord shape. So understanding the chords, their shapes, their sounds, their locations is going to make everything really snap into focus when you're learning guitar. That's what I would tell my best friend is, you know, maybe get a good private teacher and say, I need to know the chords on, you know, based on the E bass note or the 6th string and the 5th string as far as bass notes in all 12 keys. All the main voicings of chords, which again are like major, minor, dominant 7th, major 7th, minor 7th, like minor 6th, suspended 4, power chords, all that kind of garbage. Get that stuff down and you know, get yourself a chord book and get busy and just learn it, and everything will fall together for you. All right, that's it.